The views, information, and opinions expressed during the following program are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily represent the views of Access Communications, its representatives, or its employees.
November 13th is Civic Election Day, and residents of the City of Regina have the responsibility to choose the candidates who will best serve our community. All eligible voters may vote for mayor, ward councillor, and either public school board trustee or separate school board trustees. To find out if you're an eligible voter, call 306-751-4479 or visit regina.ca/elections. As a public service to our viewers, AccessNow has invited all the officially declared candidates to present a campaign message for airing exclusively on AccessNow TV. The views and opinions expressed in the following campaign messages are those of the candidates. Ward 6 is located in northeast Regina. Its boundaries are Inland Drive on the north, Fleet Street, city limits, and the CPKC rail line on the east, Victoria Avenue, Ring Road, Arcola Avenue, Park Street, Broadway Avenue, McDonald Street, and Douglas Road on the south, and Winnipeg Street, College Avenue, Broad Street, Saskatchewan Drive, Albert Street, and the CN rail line on the west. Voters in Ward 6 are eligible to elect one of the following candidates: Fawaz Adegoke, Glenn Douglas, Victoria Flores, Julian Levy, Corey Liebrecht, David Whitrow. Here are the candidates who are able to present their campaign message.
Hello, Regina. My name is Fawaz Adegoke, and I am one of the youngest candidates running in the City Council election for Regina Ward 6. I have my Bachelor's of Social Work, and I've had the opportunity to work in different areas within the community. I have had the opportunity to volunteer with the Regina Food Bank. I have worked with the Saskatchewan Income Support Program, the Phoenix Residential Society, and I'm also doing my internship with the Addiction Treatment Center. Through these experiences, I've been able to understand the gaps within the society, and I am coming out to address these gaps. I will ensure to be ethical in my approach by being open to public ideas. I'm also committed to addressing the critical issues within the Ward 6, such as the addiction crisis, the high rate of poverty, the high rate of homelessness, and the bad road infrastructure. I ask for your support, and let's make Regina Ward 6 a better place to live in. Thank you, and have a good day.
Hello, I'm Victoria Flores, and I'm running to represent Ward 6 in Regina City Council. I'm running because I believe in the power of community. I've called Regina home for the past 18 years, and I love this city. Through my work with local organizations like the Regina Food Bank and the Regina Open Door Society, I've dedicated my career to building an inclusive and welcoming community. I've been actively involved in our neighborhoods, serving on the Heritage Community Association Board, participating in many community action tables and well-being discussions. If elected, I will advocate for safer streets, improved infrastructure, and more support for the local organizations that make our community stronger. I am committed to ensuring that every resident of Ward 6 feels heard, valued, and supported. On November 13th, I hope to earn your vote so we can work together to build a thriving and inclusive community for everyone.
Hi, my name's Corey Liebrecht, and I'm running to be your next representative of Ward 6. I've lived in Regina all my life, and have settled in the El Ritchie area. I'm a retired steelworker, and I currently own a small day courier service business here in this city. My decision to run for council comes from my concern with the lack of fiscal responsibility and accountability that I've seen at City Hall. Like you, I'm concerned about the future of our community and city. I want to both continue it to grow and thrive, but it needs to be achieved through fiscal responsibility and well-thought-out planning. Just like your home budget and mine, I believe City Council needs to think responsibility about the needs, wants, and desires when setting a budget. We must use our tax dollars responsibly and make sure we have a return on what we have invested as taxpayers. Safety and security are at the heart of our community. Crime and disorder impact negatively on the quality of our lives. It influences our safety in our homes, our decisions to use public spaces. It impacts real estate values and businesses. My plan is a balanced approach between being reactive and proactive in addressing crime. I will work to develop relationships with police, community agencies, residents, and schools to provide funding and the necessary resources on a municipal level. Our crumbling infrastructure has left residents on waiting lists to have their streets, sidewalks, and water connections repaired for years, while new infrastructure projects stretch out for months and years. I will make it my priority to address our roads and sidewalk projects that have been left unfinished and create realistic timelines for these repairs to be completed, while creating a better financial management plan and future infrastructure projects that impact traffic, businesses, and tourism. I recognize the unique challenges of our residents experience homelessness. I'm aware of the impact this has on our community. That's why it will be important for me to work with community agencies, organizations, and residents, and other levels of government to find creative and innovation solutions to reduce homelessness and social impacts it creates on our community. In closing, I want you to know that my most important role as your representative for Ward 6 will be to continue to listen and communicate with you. Your voice matters to me. Together, I believe we can build on what we already have while igniting new energy within our community and city. On November 13th, I ask for your vote. I'm ready to go to work for you.
Hi, I'm Dave Whitrow, your City Council candidate in Ward 6. I've lived in Ward 6 for almost 20 years, and I am proud of our community. Our best Regina starts with strong leadership, committed to sound, long-term decisions that have an impact on our community. As an entrepreneur, a chartered professional accountant, with a master's degree in business administration, I know that I have the education and the skill set needed to serve our community with excellence as your city councilor. We as leaders need to focus on solution-based problem-solving strategies to keep our city an incredible place to live. I'm willing to ask and find answers to the hard questions that are begging to be asked, to examine the existing systems and evaluate them for their effectiveness, and to make sure that the proper accountabilities are in place so that Regina can return to the priorities we can all enjoy, including low taxes, effective services, and responsible growth. I'm David Whitrow, and I'm committed to creating a meaningful impact in Ward 6, and it starts with your vote. On November 13th, please consider David Whitrow for Ward 6. Thank you.
Election Day is Wednesday, November 13th. Polling stations will be open from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. There are 30 polling locations throughout Regina. If you are unable to vote on Election Day, advance polls will be held at various locations in Regina. Mobile polling and special polls will be available to those who are hospitalized, homebound due to disability, or live in a special care home. For more information, call 306-751-4479 or visit regina.ca/elections.
If you'd like to share your feedback on the program you just watched, contact us today